Hello and welcome back everybody to another stream of All the Mods 9 alpha testing here on my public server. You can join. IP's in the description and scrolling beneath me in the other screen. Discord link is there as well. I recommend if you join the server, you join Discord because that is where I post when I'm updating the server, things like that. It'll help you keep track of what's going on. A little different start today. I've added a talk screen for us to use at the start. Sorry, I'm reading chat in game too. Brian is messaging me. But why don't we dive right into today? There hasn't been any new updates. No mods to go over or anything like that. There we go. I had to fix the lighting. Server's been running interesting. Over time, the lag gets worse and worse and worse, and I have to restart it. Gregtech is taking up 50% of the tick time. Not sure what's going on there. And I don't have... the biggest thing is it's trying to call crafting recipes, from what I can tell in the profile, in the log. Hopefully they fix that and update Gregtech and the server runs better from then on. But the plan today is to massively, now that a few drives have finished crafting, upgrade our storage. On top of that, we're going to need to get a few resource productions up and going, especially Certus Quartz and Certus Quartz crystals. Ever since moving out here a month ago, we never set back up our Certus farm. And you'll notice if I go to try to request a bulk item storage, we're missing Certus. So we're going to have to take care of that. But I wanted to start by going over the little bit I've done in the colony off camera. Town Hall's gone to level 2, a couple of the residences to level 2. I've queued them all to 3, the builders are queued to 4. Haven't really done much other than that. The university is on its way to level 2 right now. In terms of research, we did get...
What is it? Good day to you.
Oh, you know what? I think my game sounds are messed up. No, that should be right. Let me... Ah, there we go. Now we have game sound. Hi, Chibitula. How are ya? Hey, Spike Jones. How you guys doing? In terms of research, I've almost done everything we can. Now that the town hall's leveled up, we can do remembrance. And combat, now that we have guard towers, I can finally do these. Right now we're researching taunt, which is really good. And while we're live and playing on the server, I'm actually going to turn back on my colony being raided. Sometimes I turn it off for stream because I don't want to stop what I'm doing mid-stream to defend a raid, but I thought it'd be fun. Let's see here. Give me just a second, guys. There it is. Can spawn raiders. I believe I am colony 1.
I can help you with that.
Perfect. So that way we can get some of the resources that come from being raided. I think would be good. But how's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. And why don't we quickly see what the colony needs? It looks like our guards need armor. A builder needs a few materials. So why don't we do that? Actually just went live. LOL. Brian was asking if I was streaming today, and I literally just went live, which was crazy. I got to get used to it. So I used to look right there for the camera, but now I need to look right there for the camera, and I got to get used to that. So let's see which builder it is. So this one's got everything they need for the university. We'll quickly get the colonists everything they need, and then we're going to set up a Certus farm and get our storage up and running. So we need white stained glass, pane, and oak planks. So why don't we get some of these? Let's go for our white stained glass panes. Looks like we already have some. Let's just give him those. And then we need our oak planks. Now, a big thing of why I want to get the storage up and running is because we're going to change all of our mystical agriculture seeds to hydroponic beds. And they're going to be producing like crazy. On top of that, we also need to get bees up and running. So there's a lot to do. Did we give him enough white stained glass? I actually don't know if... Okay, that was enough. Perfect. And then instead of trying to find which guard tower needs armor, I'm just going to put some armor in the warehouse and let our courier take care of it. Currently, they can only wear leather armor, so why don't we grab all of the leather armor we have? Looks like we're a little short on helms, and they can't wear enchanted yet. Let me just craft a few helmets, and we'll just load this up, and hopefully the courier will bring them to the guards. Yep, there they go. Perfect. And then our cowhand needs an axe and a bucket. And then we should be good. Let's give him a stone axe. Looks like we don't have a pattern for these yet. Let's get one of these set up. I don't want it to use andesite, actually. I want it to use cobble. Boop. Boop. And 3. There we go. Redo that pattern. Throw that in here. And let's get a axe. Maybe we already had the pattern and I just missed it. If I missed it, that's my bad. What I'm going to do is actually make a few of these. And I'll just give him all of them for now, and then he can have the courier store them in the warehouse. Colony-wise, we do need to get a mine up and running to unlock a lot of the other buildings. But I think we'll save that for another day. Let's come on over here. And what we're going to do is set up a Certus quartz farm. Now, the way I'm thinking of doing this... Hi, Brian. How you doing? Is why don't we do a sub-network entirely for our Certus quartz? Most importantly, let's grab a fresh P2P line. Gonna need a few things here. And a memory card. All right. I'm gonna put a fresh P2P line because this line's already to 24 and I might be adding more to it. So let's actually grab a whole new set of 32 channels. Let me go grab a P2P port really fast. Over here. Boy, my office is heating up really fast. Still mine colonies in Minecraft without a mine. Yep, that's how I roll. What we'll do is extend this line out a bit for future items. And what we'll do is put a storage bus right here. Or you know what? Do I want... Yeah, we're going to do an entire subnetwork here. And that storage bus is going to go into a interface. Now this interface is going to be our, hey, there's the recursive networking advancement. There you go. Is going to come right here. Excuse me. And we're going to have a drive. Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe. Let me think about this for a second, everybody. About how I want to do it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just give this a try. I'm going to use chests. I'm not going to use drives. Unless if we really want to store everything digitally, we could go with that method. Thinking really fast. You know what? Let's just do 2 chests. Like so. And what we'll do is put them here. Grab 2 storage buses. This isn't as clean of a setup as it can be. I just want to see how this will do. And they're going to need storage buses on the side as well. Now what I'm going to do is on these side ones, this top one is going to purely be for Certus Quartz Crystal. And this bottom one is going to be Certus Quartz Dust and Certus Quartz Crystal. Then we'll go ahead and pull some cable out here. We'll go 1, 2, and then space 1. Gonna need some crystal growth accelerators. Oh, did we not? I thought I think they just call them growth accelerators now. There we go. Gonna need quartz fiber. And the big thing here is that we want to create multiple separate networks so that our annihilation panes only break when they're the growing crystal when they're supposed to. And then I'm also going to grab some ME glass cable. All right. Lastly, we should just need some cable anchors. We'll go ahead and put an anchor here and here so that our, or I guess, yeah, we'll keep doing the anchors. I do want this to be that direction. Okay. Throw an anchor here. Oops. Gotta get used to it. I haven't really played in a while. Just haven't had the time. But it should be pretty quick to get reacquainted with the controls and building fast and all that fun stuff. Let's get some more anchors down. And clean this up. And now what we can do is wire all of these so that they power each other. Oh, that's right. We do have to connect via a port. I might change this top line. Let me place some quartz fiber into glass cable. Let's see, you know, I've totally forgotten if this mod pack has storage drawers or not. I think it does, right? Yeah, or functional storage, as it's called now. Oh, you know what? I should grab... Sorry, I'm figuring this out as I go right now. Let's just wire all of these really quick. Oops. Because I have two flawless budding Certus we can wire up here. And I'm actually going to pull power from this line. This will get all of our growth accelerators up and running. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is run some smart cable. Looks like we might need a bit more. Luckily, we still have the resources. We're going to run this over the top like so. Gonna put down some cable anchors and run our cable. Now these ones are only set to harvest Certus quartz crystal. And you know what? Why don't we power... Oh, I hear a wandering trader. Okay, thanks. I keep forgetting which mods have been added already. Yeah, it's hard to keep up. So this should come online, and then we're going to grab some annihilation panes and throw them here. Should work all right for us. All right, and now all we need is some annihilation panes on the bottom and to get power to the bottom. So I'm going to break these two cable anchors, and I'm going to go quartz fiber into cable. That should bring our bottom network online. And we need 2 more annihilation panes. Now I would like to get fortune on these. Do we have any fortune 3 books? We do. We have 2. Perfect. We'll grab that and an anvil really quick. And throw this on. And these panes will face this way. With that done, we should be able to just throw in our flawless budding Certus. And like that, it should start storing in these chests, which do need some stack upgrades. Why don't we grab a couple of those? And just throw these in. And once we have enough Certus quartz to really start producing bulk item storage cells, we're going to change the Certus from being stored in chests to being stored digitally. We're going to try to move everything to the AE2 storage. The electric sparks make that look dangerous. Oh yeah, I can see that. But it is working. Alright, I want to see what this wandering trader has to offer. Let's fly out here really quick. If he didn't despawn. Nope. You think he's right over here. We're hoping for ultra vector plates. Ooh, a portal charm. I think we'll buy that if we have the emeralds. Oh, yeah, we do. All right, give me a portal charm and be gone. All right. So now that we're producing Certus quartz, why don't we check that our subnetwork is showing. So the only thing we need to do is this needs power. So I guess I shouldn't have put away the quartz yet. I'm going to put a quartz fiber right here and bridge the power. Okay, so now we should see, so we're at 86. Once the top ones grow, we'll know for sure. Yep, there we go. Double subnetwork, but it's working. And we're getting Certus quartz. Now, our very first supercell finished crafting. Take my money, now I kill you. Yeah. Gotta show him who's boss. All right. So here's the plan with the supercell. I don't necessarily want this supercell to fill up with single stack items. I think what would be better to do is get all the items we have tons of, like this, in this chest. And what I'm going to do is we'll grab a few stacks at a time. And we're going to configure the supercell. Let me make sure we can configure it. I just need my cell workbench. Looks like we never made a pattern for it. Let's do that now. No looting the corpse, unfortunately, unless you count the leads. Yeah, I want the leads, you know? That's how I get my leads. All right, I'm going to place down our cell workbench and throw this in, if we can. Okay, so now we know I cannot configure the supercell. Let's see if AE Editions has its own workbench, and if it doesn't, we'll just have to work around that limitation. Yep, doesn't look like it does. So we can't configure this. Oof. That's a bit of a bummer. Why don't we use... There's got to be a good way to handle this. Because here's the problem. I wanted to store all of these items, for sure. But if we look at all of the single items we have... Oops. There's a lot. Yeah, that would be so broken if that's how that worked, Chibi. If you could just use that to just get all the items. Here's what I think we're going to do. Can I configure these ones? Okay, so this can be configured. So why don't we... Here's an idea. I'm going to grab a fuzzy card. Let's make a pattern for this. Let's get a few of them. And let's see if this, so yeah, this can take a fuzzy. So I'm going to put fuzzy in this. Match any. And I'm going to do a little test. I know, but it's more realistic. I mean, you're not wrong. That is true. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put, for instance, a tombstone scroll in here. Set it to match any. And let's see. We're going to transfer from storage to sell. And it automatically filled up to 120. Why don't we... You know what we need? We need to sell work, or a ME chest. And a piece of quartz fiber. And a cable. Or you know what? We'll just put it... Nope, I need a cable. Grab a cable. And what we'll do is right here, I'm going to put an ME Smart, quartz fiber, ME chest. We're going to put this in, and let's see if it did indeed grab... Okay, so it grabbed all the tombstone scrolls. Perfect. Now, while that's in there, let's see what other singular item we have tons of, like, that type. Definitely would like to do armor and tools, but I have an idea to do that one differently. We've got all of these scrolls. Let's grab our cell and partition it to also be these scrolls. And then with some of the space we have, I'm just going to come to armor, and I'm going to put all of the default Minecraft armor and tools. It's a little complicated to get this up and running, but I'm telling you, properly setting up a storage is just so powerful. I love it. I just wish I could partition the supercells. Then we wouldn't have to do this. I wonder if that's a bug or intended that we can't partition them. Okay, so there is all of the armors. And then we'll do all of the pickaxes. So I'm gonna put wood on its own line, and then we'll go, or you know what, here. We'll just fill the whole thing. So there's our pickaxes. I'm gonna have to juggle around the axes here. And if someone knows a better way to do this, absolutely let me know. But this is the best method I know of. And we'll do shovels. Just the default Minecraft shovel. Who watched Alan Becker? I believe Alan Becker's the animator, right? I love his animations. You better not be about to tell me something really sad, like he passed away or something. I'm gonna be very remorse if I hear that. I loved his tutorials as well. Okay, so now we've got kind of the default weapons and armor and tools. Let's see what else we would want to throw in here. I'm thinking enchanted books. Let's throw that, and maybe... Let's see, what else we got here? Okay, so those did not... Oh, we got to add these separate. And last but not least, why don't we do the receptacles? And let's go with that. Let's see how many items we pull out here. So I'm going to take our partitioned cell. Oof, sorry to hear about your tailbone. Once again, we're going to make sure that we have network to drive. Wow, 666. And let's see how it did. So it did grab all the enchanted books, all the scrolls, all the armor, all the receptacles. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and place our partition cell. So I'm going to take out a bunch of these empty ones and place it here. Now, our very first supercell, what I'm going to do is have it be unpartitioned. Oh, this is going to be a mess, guys. But here's the plan. I'm just going to throw this in. Until it is like chock full of types. And once the types are full, we'll go in and pull out all of the small stacks. I think that should work. I'm really bummed we can't partition this. That's a bit sad. Literally. All right, how we looking? Oh, well, I've got the other cell in so we can see all this right now, unfortunately. There is another way we could do this, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, hear me out. I'm going to put everything back in. We're going to do this a different way. Wrangling the Wards says, good morning, on my way to work. Just thought I would jump on to say hello. Well, hello to you too. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Okay, here is the game plan, folks. I'm going to take down 4 of these and extend our cable. And here's how I'm going to do my own version of partitioning. So I'm going to pull this out. And along here. Ah, no, that won't work. I need to go one more over. I'm going to put down some smart cable. And some anchors. Right here. Then I'm going to put down 4 storage drives. And we're going to add storage buses to these. And we're going to use the storage bus to quote unquote partition. So once this is done, wrong one multiple times. It'll take a minute, but once this is done, we'll come over here, put it in here, and in the storage bus, I'm going to add some capacity, like so. And I'm going to reverse this order. Oh, this is going to be difficult. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. What I'm going to do is grab some of our top items that we don't really need bulk storage for yet, right? So we've got copper. Let me throw these in here. I'm actually not going to hold them right now. Clean up my inventory. There we go. So we got copper, iron, lapis, zinc, prosperity, lead. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down the lines. And something went wrong there. I missed one somewhere. It was in this row. No, it was the top. Oh, the water. The water threw me off. Okay. I'm going to come to this storage bus and load it up with this and give this a really high priority. We're going to make all of these 10,000 priority. Then give this a supercell. And why don't we pick up where we left off here? Let's keep going. Okay, so why didn't I get... Oh, I didn't get the uranium. Oh, it's down in my hotbar. There we go. Add this. And let's see. So we went 3, 3, and we can fit one more row. 3, 3. Let's do one more row and enter it. Pearlescent, sure. So there is our configured storage bus. And we do need to power these. So quartz fiber and cable. Throw that down, and they can transfer power to themselves, so we just have to do that. So this is online now. And then what I'm gonna do is grab our filled item cells. Like so. And change. Okay, so we are on cell to network. Let's throw all of this in. And hopefully we'll clear up a bunch of storage. Now the thing is we could do more to this single... Uh-oh. It's not taking the types, unless it's just not got to them yet. Is that because these items are stored over here? That's right, I totally forgot. Whoops. Hey, our researchers finished researching taunt. There you go. Yeah, okay, so this will be more complicated than I hoped. But now that I'm thinking about it, since we can have 300 types, right? It might be better. In fact, it probably is better to, instead of trying to partition the large items, we instead partition the others. So this was a bit of a waste of time, but we learned a lesson. So I'm going to grab this. And what I'm going to do is throw it in our topmost storage system. Grab our other drives. And I'm going to just start pumping all of these items into the network. Now, what I'm hoping is if I pump this one, I wonder if they'll first go to that supercell. I get lost digital storage sometimes. I'm not going to lie, it is my favorite thing of modded Minecraft. I love theory crafting and coming up with the most powerful storage system I can. So as we pump these items in, we can see we're already getting some item types here, which is perfect. Why don't we change all of these to pump their items in? Yeah, let's do all of these. It's going to take a while because these import buses aren't the fastest. But that's okay. I am in no rush. We've got so much to do, so much to set up. I think we can handle a bit of wait time. Okay. We should probably also pump these items in. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's a dense cable. There's nothing in this shulker box anyway. It's all in this one. So, import. And we'll let that run. Let's see. Yeah, it'll slowly fill up with types. Should be okay. And I'm just going to add back those drive bays to the top. Now what we want is bulk item cells. So the beauty of these, for anybody familiar with modded Minecraft, it's very similar to black hole units. A bulk item storage cell will store integer limit of an item, but just one item, and you have to partition it. I want to use this to store all the main resources. That's why we put so many drive bays here. How come I lost the pattern for oh, craftable. There we go. So we got to wait for the essence to come in, and then that will be good to go. We've already, oh, no way we've already gotten that many Certus quartz crystals. Oh wow, this is cooking. I love it. Absolutely love it. But we gotta wait for the essences. And there is a way to pump items faster. It's just not very friendly to the server. But like this essence one is gonna take a long time. So why don't we be a little unfriendly to the server? You guys ready for this? We are going to use laser IO. So there is going to be a visual bug. But the trick is to use a mod that can transfer items faster and an interface. Gosh, this the wireless terminals have been a little weird since the update. Glad to hear you found a good position. Oh, am I in just craftable? There we go. Let's grab an interface and some cable. Now this is the backpack we need the most right now. So I'm going to place down a cable and a interface. Then I'm going to take a laser node and place it here. Now we do need some item cards. Let's see if we have the resources. We may not because of us importing stuff right now. Let's go for 10 of them. Okay, we're good. And then we're going to need a couple card overclockers. And what I'm going to try to do is configure these to extract. I'm going to put card overclocks. And so that'll do a full stack every 1 tick, which is going to be rough on the server, but I just want to see how well this works. Now, we're going to try to do this for a few of them, so let's actually get a few more card overclockers. And a few more node. I don't know if you need the node for inserting to also be overclocked, but we're going to play it safe. So with that, should be able to get a few more of these. And while we're waiting, we've got 1 extract. Let's do 4 insert, 4 extract. So 4 insert. And then let's configure this one to be extract overclock 64.1. And we'll do that for all of these. And we'll see how much it kills the server. So right now, oops, we're at a solid 20 TPS. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, it is only using 1. Oh gosh, that's so hard to see and it's blinded. Look, my camera turns green. That's how bright this is. So that should be draining this super fast. And I'm curious how we're doing here. Yeah, it affects it a little bit. That'll get the essence done real quick. Beautiful. Let's leave that running. Up to 56 types. Trying to think of what I want to do specifically next. Why don't we leave this running and fly out here, load the colony, because we were out of simulation distance, so it technically wasn't running. And let's, yep, there we go. The builders are starting to work. The simulation distance really sucks. I gotta be real. Really messes with my plan of wrapping the colony around the base. Because I really wanted my base to be like the center point. I wonder if there's a config option to allow the colony to load itself. Ooh, guard tower has been finished. Very nice. So that should extend our chunk claim. Sweet. Let's see what that builder's going to work on next. And then I'm actually going to You know what? Is this a level 2? I might queue the guard tower to level 3. Yeah, let's queue it to 3. Of course, I wanted to see what the builder was doing next, but they're all going to bed, so let's sleep. And we'll see what the builder does next. I think this one's the one working on the university. Yep, almost done, 60%. So this is the builder that will get a new job. It's going to be, upgrading one of the builder's huts. Very nice. Let's see what resources he's going to need. Okay, started work on builder's hut. Nothing too bad. Spruce fence, soul sand, nether brick. Ooh, are we going to be able to craft any of this with half our storage being down? I actually don't know. Would adding a player card to a machine in the colony work to keep it loaded? Well, unfortunately, it's simulation distance that we need loaded. And I'm not quite sure. Whoa. Whoa. He's dropping items everywhere. That can't be intended. He just dropped all of the resources. Uh-oh. Sorry, that distracted me. Yeah, so chunk loading versus simulation distance is very different. Simulation is player-based. I don't know. I'd have to look more into it, honestly. So now, soul sand, nether brick, iron bar, glass pane, block of quartz. Let's just keep going here. Let's get these resources set up, and then we'll head back to the base. So soul sand, nether brick, right? Do we have nether brick? Yeah, there we go.
Good day to you.
And then was it white glass panes? Regular glass panes, iron bars, block of quartz. Got some iron bars right here. Got a couple block of quartz. And we got a couple glass panes. Let's see if that's enough for him. Nope, needs more glass panes. All right, so this builder should be good. Perfect. And they're all building. Yeah, because the problem I want is I want to be able to be working in my base and the colony also working. But I don't know if there is an option to do that. It's really sad. I'm curious what our current build order is. So let's come to the town hall and take a look at work orders. So it's going to be university, then builder's hut, residence, warehouse, courier, tavern. Yeah, there's a lot to do. And I think we'll let that catch up. Let's have a look at our storage. See if the essences are done. Almost done. The main reason we need these is so that we can start our bulk item cells. Holy cow, at 2.19 million, this version of importing is going to take a long time. But I really don't want to kill the server. How's our types looking? It's looking good. We're gonna need more. We need to get the bulk cells going, and we need to get the super cells going. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, we just need the sky stone and the redstone essence to be imported, which are right there. So it's almost to them. Wonder how our latex is doing. 188 and our 50k dry rubber. So we are pretty set to dive into industrial foregoing, which is good. I am curious what another supercell. It's got a bunch to craft. It needs 183 Certus quartz crystals a supercell. Oof. We're gonna need to get Certus bees and all that fun stuff going, because these two little crystals are not gonna be enough. Not at all. Something we should add to the line over here. Maybe we can add it. Let's see. So this one's already at 5. 24. I think what I'll do is I'll put it up here. So I'm going to grab some cable. Oops. And what we need to do is add crafting for charged Certus. So let's grab a charger. And put it right here. And then all we should need is a pattern provider and a import bus. Now this pattern provider is going to be a pattern for charged Certus. Oops. Let's go ahead and make a processing pattern. Put it in there. And we're going to say, don't show. Then the import bus needs to be done a little differently. Let's actually grab some anchors here. Go anchor, anchor, cable, cable, import bus, and the import bus needs to be set to only grab charged Certus. Right? Yeah, because otherwise you have to use the Tesla from Create Crafts and Additions, which could be fun to set up later, but I don't really want to mess with that right now. Let's give this a try. And we'll just request 30 of this. We should see it come in here. Gets charged, gets pulled. Charged, pulled. Perfect. So there's that done. All of these things are running. Our essences done? Okay, the essences are done. What I'm gonna do is actually take this backpack and put it here. And I'm gonna take all the upgrades out of this backpack so that it has less NBT data. And throw those things in storage, which probably added to our item types, unfortunately. But I think we'll be okay. All right, we'll let that laser tick down. Let that fill up. We should be able to now queue a bulk item storage cell, which doesn't require too much compared to the supercells. which is really good. So this might actually be pretty quick to craft. Let's have a look. So far, so good. Yeah, it's looking good. I also want to get more mega coprocessors on this. Oh, it's using CPU 3, and this is... Ah, that's fine. What we need to do is we need to name this crafter. So I think if we just take a mega crafting monitor, let's make a pattern for one of those. Uh-oh. Buckle up, cowboy. There's some darn raiders coming from the southwest tonight. Let's take a snooze. And check out the southwest. I did set us up for this by turning on raids. Okay, Barbarians Southwest. Let's see if we can find them. The main thing I'm looking for is a campfire. Oh, is that them right there? Nope, those are train things. Barbarians Southwest. If I miss them, that's my bad. Southwest. I thought they'd be closer than this. I'm not missing them, am I? Is that a... Nope, that's a fox. Hopefully they're not already in my colony. No, we should be good. Let's see if we can spot them. Southwest, huh? I really don't think they got to be that far. There's got to be a camp right around here. Unless it really did come further out. Trying to look at the minimap and watch the game at the same time. Don't see a campfire. Unless they're in this forest somewhere. There's a wandering trader over here. Kind of want to check him out. Ultra vector plates? Nope. Alright, I think since I can't find the camp, why don't we just wait for them to approach the colony? And we'll find them that way. Unless they're over here. Maybe they're not fully southwest. I don't know. I am not sure where these raiders are. Colony seems fine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Here they are. They're right next to my base. All right, they're leaking into the colony. Oh, I was looking way too far out. All right, we did it. Yeah, so apparently they were right over here. I don't even see the campfire. Is Nuke Tomb asks, is the server on 24/7? It is now. Yes, it used to not be. It is now on 24/7. Keep in mind it's an alpha server that will be reset when the pack officially launches, but who knows how far away that is. Yeah, IP's in the description. It's on 24/7. And the server description, when you go to connect, will always let you know what version the server's on. As well as I message in Discord in my Discord when I am updating the server. So we get an ancient tome, which is nice, and apparently there is reliquary charm fragments for the Mine Colony Raiders. It's kind of interesting. I really want this university to finish so I can queue 2 researches. Yay for defense. You're so sleepy? We'll get some rest, Chibi. All right, let's check. Yeah, so that's going to take a while. Megacell is still crafting because we do need more... we need more inscribers up and running. But at least that's going for now. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to work on my colony a little bit and let the base sort its storage. I hope you enjoyed today's stream of All the Mods 9 alpha testing. As always, feel free to join the server. Be aware it's alpha, things happen. I'll see you all in the next stream, but for now, my friends, have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye-bye.